Hi, it's Nick from Printerbase, and I'm pleased to introduce Xerox's brand new Phaser 6700 machine. Now before we start, you're going to have to just back out a little bit, and a bit more than that. Okay, now that's perfect. Now where do we start? Well, as you can see, this is one of the largest A4 machines you'll come across. So it's not ideal for a small home office. However, if you have the room, you'll definitely be impressed with its performance. The machine is super quick at 45 pages per minute in both mono and colour. It has 2400 by 1200 DPI print quality, which is unusually high across the print industry, but now quite common within the Xerox range of products. As standard, you get a large 550 sheet paper tray as well as a 150 sheet multi-purpose feeder there on the side. And one frequently overlooked important feature, the huge 500 sheet paper output tray here on top. The thing I love the most about this machine is Xerox's new touchscreen display, which not only makes using the machine much more pleasant, but also offers additional functionality as well. For instance, not only does it show you every job that's in its print queue, but more importantly, it has a feature which Xerox call print around. Let me give you a scenario. Let's say that someone in marketing has sent a job to the printer that requires 220 GSM media, but only standard office paper has been loaded into the machine. The job will simply sit there in memory on the device, but instead of the machine going offline, it will still allow other users to print out on the standard office paper. Marketing can then stroll up to the device at any point, use a touchscreen display to see why their job is impending, put their 220 GSM media in, and wait while the machine prints their job. There are other benefits to this display, such as the way on-screen videos show users how to carry out everyday tasks on the machine, such as how to replace toner. We'll take a closer look at that later on in the video. Looking at the raw processing power on the machine is pretty mind-boggling. 1.25 GHz processor, 1 GB of memory, coupled with true Adobe PostScript Level 3 language built in, which is brilliant for all the graphic designers out there sending complex high-res work to the device. Another brilliant innovation included for the first time on a Xerox A4 printer is automatic meter reads and supplies replenishment. If you opt for Xerox's PagePack scheme, you simply set the Phaser 6700 up on your network and it will automatically send the meter readings to Xerox and will reorder consumables without any user intervention. Then all that happens is an invoice is generated every quarter and you pay a set cost per colour page and a set cost for every mono page printed. This does away with having to buy consumables or worry about making sure the machine is constantly covered under extended warranties. So without further ado, I'm going to show you this machine in action. Right, I want to show you inside the machine. So the first thing we do, pull the front panel down here at the front. We've got the 4 toners, these just pull out. That's quite easy to do. We've got the waste toner box here. When that's full, you just get a new one, slot it back in like so. You've got a cleaning rod here, and this goes and cleans inside all the optics. If you get any print quality issues, you just do that clean that I just showed you there. Behind this door are the 4 drums, or imaging units as Xerox like to call them. So they just pull out like so and slot back in like so. Now for this little one, I have to pull down this side panel. So this is the belt. A bit messy because it has been used quite a bit, this machine. If you bear with me a second while I figure out, there we go, how to get it out. And to slot back in again, you just have to try and align it up. This isn't something you're going to need to replace on a daily basis, but it is quite easy to do. I'm just going to close everything back up and then turn the machine round for you. Okay, so let's just have a look at this side of the machine. So as I said, here at the side you have where all the paper goes through the machine. This is the only bit you need to get access to if you get a paper jam. And you've got the fuser here on top. This pulls out quite easily, like so, if you ever need to replace it. You have to be careful because that can get very, very hot. And you also have the transfer roller here at the side. Again, that just pulls out if you need to. Clips back in just as easily. You've got the bypass tray here at the side. Earlier on I mentioned this is 150 sheets. You've got your power switch. If I can just turn this round for you. You've got your power connection here. If you have the finisher added, you plug the finisher into this socket here and that powers the finisher. You've got a little cable tidy here. This panel at the side here unscrews quite easily, and that's where you add extra memory. This side, you've got your Ethernet cable that goes there, USB cable there. There is actually a little test print button here which you need to use a pen to press. We did it earlier on and it just prints out a grid. At this side you'll notice these plastic panels. They are fascias that you pull off when you add the finisher. This plastic top comes off as well. We did it earlier on and it's quite easy to take apart, but we haven't unfortunately got the finisher to show you. And then we're back to the front again. And finally, before you go, I'm just going to mention a couple of other bits that can be bolted onto this machine. As expected, you have extra paper trays which will increase the input capacity to a maximum of 2,900 sheets and will actually make the machine floor standing. You also have the option of adding a finisher here on the left hand side which will increase the output capacity to 1,000 sheets. For added convenience, the finisher also automatically staples if required. So I think we've covered the main benefits of this machine, but if you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to visit our website at www.printerbase.co.uk or preferably contact our sales team on 0800 170 7234. I'm Nick and thanks for watching.